Good morning. Good morning. So this morning I'm working with the Native Spirit deck, and the card that I pulled is Spirit of Water. I found this to be very aligned with what I have been feeling. Spirit of Water is all about embracing all of our emotions and just letting them flow. And it's so appropriate because yesterday I had this massive surge of rage and disgust that really was so powerful in my body. And I just had to have this moment of just release and crying and anger and just letting that flow through me. And that's what this card is asking of us, is to allow all of the emotions, no matter what type of emotion it is, and especially the ones that we have a tendency to resist. And for me, disgust and disappointment are two that I absolutely resist, and I hate feeling those. So it's really important to allow all of the emotions that are trying to come through, to just feel them, knowing that they won't consume you. You can stay in a centered place and just allow yourself to feel. Spirit of Water also reminds us to embrace our childlike wonder, our childlike sense of wonder. Because remember when we were kids, all of the feelings, they just flowed. We had tantrums and we told you exactly what we were feeling and how it was, and just let it go. Just let it go. And so we're being called through the Spirit of Water to embrace that child self within us, and embrace her or his childlike sense of wonder. Remember what it was like to dream and to have this big imagination where you perceived a world that was so different than the one that you were being told was reality. And I love that too, because I was just thinking this morning about all of the ways in my coaching practice I can help people. And that was the very thing that was coming up for me, was how so many of us have pushed away that childlike sense of wonder so deep, far down, that we've forgotten how to use our imagination, and we've forgotten how to create a new world into being. And right now, I promise you, is the time where we have to step back into that, and we have to use our imagination, because the world is changing. And do we want it to go back to something that was similar to what we were experiencing before? Are we ready to step into what we know is possible in this world? And the only way to get there is to do things in ways that we've never seen before, never experienced before, never lived before. And the only way to get into that place is to use our imaginations. Because deep within us, we all have a specific role that will help us get to that place of creating this new world. But it takes courage to allow ourselves to feel the feelings, and then act or embrace the imagination, and then and then act on those crazy ideas that are coming in, that's like, oh, well, I couldn't possibly do that. Yeah, you have to do that. We have to do the very things that our heart and our souls are calling us to do, but we can't know what it is unless we allow ourselves into that place of wonder, imagination, dreaming. If you are already on that path, know that Spirit of Water is letting you know that you are exactly where you need to be. So trust that you are in the flow. If you've been feeling these big, deep emotions and allowing yourself to feel them, trust that you are in the flow. That is what the flow feels like. It's allowing every single component of our human experience. It doesn't always feel good in the moment, but I promise you, it feels amazing after, because we know we are in integrity with ourselves, we feel more in harmony with ourselves, and we can act from that place of deep truth and deep flow, where we're being supported by the universe. The last piece to Spirit of Water is water, of course, is very purifying. And so this is also a call to take a look at what needs cleansing. Purify your body, making sure you're drinking plenty of water. You can even place your hand over your glass of water and just send love into the water before you drink it down. Same with any of your foods. It's like a little prayer. Cleanse your home, cleanse your spaces. Go find time to be, if you're close to a river or ocean or lake, go find some time to just sit by the water and just allow what wants to come through and what wants to come up for you to just flow. Whew. Big changes happening, big messages. We are being called to be bigger and brighter than we have ever been before. And in order to get there, we've got to walk through the muck and know that the muck will keep returning. It's a constant, it's that cycle that was coming up for us in the cards this week. There's always the beginning and the ending. There's always the muck and then the cleaning. There's always the dream and then the crumbling. So this is a constant, and right now is a amazing opportunity to step into creating the new while the old is falling away. So I hope that message serves you well today, that you have an amazing day, you're staying healthy, and if you have any questions, you want any help, this is the coaching work that I do. Please reach out to me and I will be happy to assist you. Have an amazing day.